Up the urgency, though.
Nottingham are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Second period then underway. That pass has been well intercepted. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. That pass isn't the best. Best, a player who needs no introduction. Yamal going after that. Nottingham ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Now it's Bale. Driving forward. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Çalhanoğlu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now, can they get him away? Oh, we expected better, and so did he. That's a sharp pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bale. That is lovely. Oh, he's burst through.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And here's Lopez. That's tidy. Caceres.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
Yamal being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Best given the lift of his goal. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Guti.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Bale. Threads one in. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And it's been hooked away. Stood up well to him there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Distributed tidily. Guti. Best. And it's Michel Platini. Good take. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And they've got a throw.
Substitution in progress.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Platini. Vermin. That's destined for the flank. He's shifting through the gears here. He's picked... Oh, he's been caught napping. Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 16, Fermin.
Manchester United
Number
choosing
7,
to make the first
George
change.
Best. Number
Manchester
18,
United with the lead.
Guti.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side.
And that is Stuta!
Number 19,
Hits wide, but not by
Gerrard.
very much.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Seedorf picks it up from the goal kick.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Zanetti. Well, that looks a decent ball. That is Stuta! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Gerrard wins the duel this time. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And it's Cáceres. Nicely weighted ball. Cáceres. Nottingham claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Substitution.
Oh, nice touch. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Bale.
If they want to counter, they could do...
Oh, what a mistake! He's got away.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And he's been shifted off it. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Araujo. Zanetti. Looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Mateus. Oh, easy pickings there.
Added time.
And that has left him in a heap. Knocks it into space. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. Great chance here to level it up. Çalhanoğlu! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Nottingham really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
Well, to be perfectly honest, Peter, it was hard.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, straight into the action.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time...
Applies the finish! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Çalhanoğlu. Mateus. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Quality ball. Stam kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he latch on to this? Garcia deals with that nice and simple. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Lovely feet. And he's chosen to go back, out towards the flank, crosses it in, gets his head on it! And he's straight offside.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
He's shifting through the gears here. Not the most accurate pass.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Bellingham. And it's Frimpong. And the pass is intercepted. Neither side yet able to find the net. Bellingham. Mateus. Ambitious ball here. It's a threatening ball. Big chance! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Messi. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Frimpong gets over and intercepts. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good. And he shoots! And that's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. He's a sharp little ball here. Nicely weighted ball. Takes a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Bellingham. Frimpong looking to receive it in space. Bellingham. And the counter is on. Albert Ferrer. And he's quick to return it. Mateus. Can he spark a counter here?
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Robson is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Alvarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Alvarez. Great vision. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Maldini. Beckenbauer. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. Now that pass has been well intercepted. Schlotterbeck. That has ended up in no man's land. Perfectly measured that. He's got away. Ronaldinho, he leaps for it. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is well cleared. And he's managed to get free. Raul in the hunt and looking threatening. Alvarez. And for the first half, that is that. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
And
Well,
now,
I
I'd
think it's
just
been a
like to read
fantastic
out our
watch
fan
with
club
chances
members who are
created at
celebrating
either
their
end.
birthdays today.
But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So it's back to business.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Maldini cuts out the pass. Now it's Messi. Raul. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham clears.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And this is Ibrahimovic. Just eases him off the ball. Beckenbauer. Could move up a gear here. Nicely spread. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's gone for goal! No, not quite.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Caceres calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Looking to play him in. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's well spotted. Caceres. Robson. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's not an especially good pass, that. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now that looks a decent ball. He has found the way. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Number 20, McAllister.
Cleared without hesitation. Aims beyond the defence. The Netherlands have got it back and they'll have another go. They've got to be quick to recover this. He's found a way through. Albert Ferrer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now there's a fine ball. Header! Goal, the Netherlands! And the comeback is complete. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Substitution for Netherlands. Number 18, Gullit. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Danny Olmo.
So we have further activity on the bench here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Alvarez! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the finish! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Danny Olmo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Doué. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And this is Son Heung-min. That's tidy. He'll try from distance. Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Son Heung-min. Succumbs to the pressure. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Pinches it off him. Nottingham very much running into the last chance saloon.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to. The Netherlands really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, right place, right time. That's put pay to the danger. Frimpong cuts it out. Robson.
There will be 5 minutes added
And
time.
that was asking for too much. Costa Curta. Threads one in. Well timed, excellent interception. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That was good alertness. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's neat. So much time and space here. Real chance! And that is as much as we have time for. Nottingham illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times,
we would like
they
to
ended up... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started.
So Dida between the sticks for this one. Great chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Silvestre got a long way forward to join the attack. And he goes cross-field. Now it's Ronaldinho. Baggio has been caught there, it's a foul.
It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all.
Well, that has not gone well. Schneider knocks it into space. He's had it taken off him. Hullet looking for options for movement. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's being shifted off it. Oh, that's fabulous. Great vision. Shot could be on. Chance, surely! That's another chance. And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Aimed beyond the defence. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Çalhanoğlu running with the ball. Tries to play it through. And it's Baggio. And he was quick to react. Shevchenko.
Schneider. Schneider unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Tele
showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
No, that's been intercepted. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. And that has left him in a heap. Araujo is fouled.
And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
That's a nicely weighted pass. A probing pass. Well timed, excellent interception.
Schneider.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now he's got space here. Now that's well seen too. He's found a way through. Shoots!
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK,
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to.
Albert Ferrer has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. It's an Arsenal free kick.
Well, he has great set-piece prowess. I think you know what's coming, but stopping it...
Del Piero! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Tries one from range. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Costa Curta goes long. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Great defending, strong and determined. Del Piero couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Cannavaro does well to get it back. Well, that pass isn't the best. No way through there. And this is Hullet. Great ball if he can get there. And he's in on goal. And Del Piero! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
For Arsenal, after 38 minutes.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now. He's a sharp little ball here. Nicely aimed pass. And the counter is on. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Vieira. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pass somewhat off target. Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Vieira. Hullet. Ah, that's a fine interception.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Shevchenko. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. Some first-half thoughts?
Nottingham are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution.
So we're off again. 45 minutes to change their fate. Schneider. Time and again they are repelled. Vieira. Pele. Pele going for... Pele! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? Ronaldinho.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got...
Big chance! He's got a goal! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Silvestre. He won't be happy with that one. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's had it nicked away. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Searching pass he's played there. Çalhanoğlu. That is good progress on the left. Foot in. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. Oh, he's won a decent chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. No luck this time.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Silvestre. It's just beyond his reach. Cannavaro is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Mbappe.
Nottingham have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. It's Bale! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught napping! Pelé finds himself offside. Bale. Bale! And that's past the post.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Lobbed in behind. Lovely. Shot at goal! And there's a goal! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
After 71 minutes.
And it didn't take him long.
21.
Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Nottingham get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. Tries a shot! Well taken goal. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
Nottingham have opted to make another change here.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Number 18,
Mateus.
Messi.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now, can they get him away? Oh, nice touch. And Messi! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
He has found the way through. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 17,
Arsenal are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Short changes him with that pass. And this is Eto'o. Mateus. Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Robson did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Always goal side. Can he finish? And he steered it beyond the post. Threads one in. He's beaten the last man. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And they've got a throw. Engages and forces him off the ball.
minutes has been indicated.
Pele. Now it's Kante. Looking to play him in. Koundé. And Araujo. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Mbappe. In with the challenge. Now it's Eto'o. And this is Pele. Robson makes the interception. And he's found a way past. And he shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Quick reminder today.
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, look, it was very...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Things already rolling.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Gerrard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Xabi Alonso running with the ball. Mateus
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
He's picked his way, shapes to shoot! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pass is just off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just...
Shot, surely! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Messi, Hakimi. Oh, good spread. Messi picks it up out. He leaps for it! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
This is a promising build-up. Zola going face-to-face with his great rival. Zanetti crosses.
Mbappe is flagged offside.
Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass.
Nottingham really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Not the most accurate pass. Snyder!
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Snyder actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nottingham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
And the keeper beats it away.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Looking for options for movement. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Driving forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Davids. Zola in acres of space out wide. Zola with a definite foul there.
Oh, no messing about, it is red.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's Gerrard. This looks promising. Great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Mateus. And here's Neymar. No way through there. Played out towards the right wing. Mateus. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Not the most convincing of passes. Davids, never out of the action for very long. Tries to play it through. Oh, well measured. Ruben Dias makes the interception.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Can he get on the end of this? Bebeto. Stood up well to him there. Oh, easy pickings there. Ruben Dias. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar. It's not an especially good pass, that. The ball has bounced loose now. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, shooting chance!
He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nottingham have their second corner now. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now he can run away with it. Mbappe. Now can he find a finish? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Nottingham go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che potete partecipare all'iniziativa per uno stadio migliore.
Down to business again.
Nottingham can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even...
Could be danger here! Oh, that's fabulous! Can he finish? Oh, good finish! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Messi. And it's Hakimi. Looking to play him in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Messi clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Hakimi.
Nottingham have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. He's in one-on-one. Chance for a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Almost an hour gone.
È di 81.007 spettatori.
Tries to pass it through. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. It's Snyder! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Has a look and plays it forward. Davids. Hakimi. For Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Snyder. Gerrard. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Oh, this is a... And the shot! Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Numero 13.
Inter Milan have their lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10.
So we have movement on
Messi.
both benches.
Viene sostituito con il numero 21. Bale. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Knocks it into space.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he decides to cross it. Bayer claims it, safe hands.
Inter clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's an imaginative pass. No, that's been intercepted. Gerrard. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for the run. That is ended up in no man's land. Threads one in. No, he's just misjudged that one. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pressing high and with purpose. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Now, can they get him away? Now that's well seen too. Oh no, what has happened here? Nottingham could be just about done here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Just 5 minutes left. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Mbappe.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Neymar going after that. He's cut it out.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Gerrard getting this one clear. But they've got it again. Now it's Mbappe. Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that will be the final act. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo
The end of the
che non è
game.
consentito
Reflections?
parcheggiare in
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play.
Chance!
Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
That's an imaginative pass.
It's Drogba! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
No way through. That's been won straight back, distributed tidily.
That looks a cracking ball.
Takes a shot!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Out for a throw.
Played back to the goalkeeper.
Ajax have a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Solar!
Oh, that could be pivotal!
Well, would you believe that?
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Baresi. Chiellini. And it's Caceres.
New England really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Caceres. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mateus. He's done well to get that clear. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Gullit.
Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Now there's a... Solar! Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Beckham has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Looking to widen the gap even further here.
Roberto Carlos! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!
There we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Ajax are now luxuriating in a two-goal. He's gone for goal! It's hit the crossbar. Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, wow, that's crazy! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Number 15, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Ajax find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Drogba. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Caceres running with intent. That has been slung wide. He is through here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Robson, so what can they make of this? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Zola couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Robson aims beyond the defence. Caught offside that time. And he's forced to go back. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Mateus, can he get on the end of this? That's the keeper's ball. Thuram. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Chiellini. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through. Oh, what has happened here? That is the end of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
A quick reminder today.
Just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So off we go again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Robson. It's a searching pass. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Knocks it into space. Ball in towards the middle.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Might just make this. Robson pinches it off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There's the shot! And it's there!
Just cruising! They are cruising! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Ajax are having a ball here. Ibrahimovic is the guilty party there.
And he is going into that little black book.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
This for genuine comfort.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Ajax are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them all.
Mateus!
And that's wide.
Just eases him off the ball.
It's a pretty loose pass. Caceres. And it's Bellingham. Robson. That's destined for the flank. Iwobi providing an outlet on that flank. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nice looking ball. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
New England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Xavi.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Zola with a real chance here.
Well, the goalkeeper is barking at...
Zola! Brought out the best in the keeper.
And that has put paid to that. Turan. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Oh, super find.
And Zola! Incredible! Just incredible!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Chiellini. Is number 25.
Spread it left. Caceres. Threads one in. And this is Messi. Stood up well to him there. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's Drogba!
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now a sudden chance to counter. Caceres. And that is expertly dealt with. And here's Bellingham. Drogba. And he's straight offside.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 25.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Pele. Number 15.
Roberto Carlos.
Ibrahimovic. Number
New
18.
England are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Number 19.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Number 9.
That's a brilliant interception.
Number 13.
He's having a hit!
Eto. Number
Oh,
22.
denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Substitutions taking place.
And now they can spring out of defence. Raul. Tries to pass it through. Frimpong deals with that comfortably. Mateus. Can he spark a counter here? He came in hard, very hard. And that has left him in a heap.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. So, what can they come up with here?
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Bayern claims comfortable. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Some really good ball movement. Raul. And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went down.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
Schneider. And he's lost his man. Oh, he's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nottingham with the corner, there first. And that should get the job done. They've got to be quick to recover this. That's very neat. Oh, that's delightful. It's out for a goal kick. Xavi Alonso picks it up from the goal kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Xavi Alonso. Zico producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. It's Neymar! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. He's had a shot! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Ibrahimovic might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
That's going wide left, and he's managed to get free. Zico, he has found the way through, and that is expertly dealt with. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong, and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Alvarez, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Busquets is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Silvestre kept his eye on it, and he's there. Zico has it in a wide position. Xavi Alonso. And that is a little undercooked. Looking for the run. Caceres. And it's Iwobi. Griezmann.
Pretty robust defending.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Xavi Alonso. To Schneider.
Frimpong. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Xavi Alonso. Can he get it through? Busquets. Thuram. Nicely weighted ball. And it's been played through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away?
Is there any support? He might not need it.
Frimpong. Played with speed from back to front. Now it's Raul. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Nottingham clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
The referee's awarded a free kick.
Boy, he struck that clean. Griezmann goes short. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. He's found Zico! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
That has been slung wide. Can he get on the end of this? He has a look up. It's a goal kick. Not the most accurate pass. It's Figo.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Chiellini. Caceres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Figo providing an outlet on that flank. Getting up there! And kept out by feet. And for the first half, that is that. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 6, Griezmann.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Ibrahimovic.
So the first half brought no goals.
Neymar. Number 10, Figo.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Number 9, Bale. Number 19.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
This ended up in no man's land. The Netherlands have a free kick.
And he is going into that little black book.
Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And here's Bale. Iwobi. Pele. Messi. Oh, and Messi! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Has he won it? He just might have won it! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments of chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now there's Alonso! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Xabi Alonso just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Rafael Varane is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's Raul. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, that's an excellent interception. He's a sharp little ball here. So we've reached the hour mark. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, the ball's gone astray.
Oh, sweet feet.
Tries to play it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. The pass has gone astray. He's in one-on-one, and the shot! And that's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Pele demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution.
So here comes a substitution.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Gabriel! And the shot! Oh, good finish! Simplicity itself.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Substitution in progress.
Thuram.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Nottingham are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. And it's Gullit. That pass has been well intercepted.
The Netherlands surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Koeman. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Time is running out here.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Gullit, renowned for his long-range shooting. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Substitutions taking place.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Now this could be a chance. Shoots! He's got away with one there. And it's Iwobi. Nicely shaped ball, and that was asking for too much.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Goes for a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's heaved it away. And smartly reclaimed. Iwobi. No way through. That has not gone well. Busquets. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Aims beyond the defence. Real chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Short changes him with that pass. Iwobi with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. That's that, the end. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everyone.
The game yet to
Welcome
kick
to
off.
Old
The
Trafford.
excitement already palpable. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
So we're up and running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Sends it crossfield. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Goes for a shot! And it's a goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Van Nistelrooy.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Ferran Torres.
He shifted it to the flank. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Not the most convincing.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Oh, well played.
Good effort from distance. First quarter of an hour gone.
Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. It's a really well-measured ball.
Gets a good foot in there.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Martinez stood up well to him there. Van Nistelrooy, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Nottingham really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Mayulu. Silvestre. Now it's Raul. That's an imaginative pass. Pings it across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Ferran Torres.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Yamal. Played out towards the right wing. That is good strength. Rashford is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So, what can they come up with here?
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Raul.
Xavi Alonso.
And Frimpong. Schlotterbeck. Iwobi is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball, and this is Iwobi. Spread out to the left, Raul. And he lines up a cross. Oh, good effort!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's had it nicked away. Looking for the run. Oh, tries a shot! Well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now it's Ferran Torres. He's found the way through. And it's played in. Schneider. Ambitious ball here. Dinked through. Cleared away. Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
2 added minutes has been
Shapes
indicated.
to shoot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Towering header! It's out for a goal kick. Cannavaro goes back to front. Silvestre. Oh, easy pickings there. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Nottingham are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. The second half is up and running.
Nottingham have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Frimpong receives it in a chance! And he's quick to get rid. And they're back on the ball again. Rashford providing an outlet on that flank. Yeah, he's fouled him there. A corner it is then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Manchester United are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Lukumi. Well timed, excellent interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Rabiot. Yildiz, who's set up one goal so far.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 8, Judas. Number 6,
Schneider.
number 34,
60 minutes played.
Ferran Torres.
That's an untidy
Number
challenge.
9,
Free kick given.
Lautaro Martinez. Coming on the field, number 18, Zielinski. Number 16,
Lukumi.
Fagioli. Number 38, Maida. Number 11, Vardy. The attendance for this
Raul.
match was
And he's managed to get free.
70,987.
And he's picked it up out wide. Raul. Zielinski. And it's Iwobi. Chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Driven in. Terrific effort! And that's in! And the comeback is complete! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution.
Nottingham have opted to make another change here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a...
It's Drogba! And he should have made them pay.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Nottingham will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Now he's got space here. Drogba! And it's in! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter!
The goal scorer.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Substitutions taking place.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Nottingham. Oh, and the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Nottingham palpably stronger, better, superior.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Drogba. Mateus. Now it's Drogba. Raul. Fagioli. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. And it's Zielinski. Aims beyond the defence.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Fagioli. Oh, good take in a good area. He's had a shot! Oh, brilliant save. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Zielinski. Fagioli. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Rabiot.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Robson charging forward, the ball at his feet. 5 minutes to add. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Vardy. Schlotterbeck gets a foot in here. Raul. Now it's Drogba. He is through here. Alvarez. Picked out brilliantly. Maida getting forward. Now, what about a counter-attack?
He's shifting through the gears here.
So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this...